Hungering for something new this summer? HelloFresh has got your back with pre-measured ingredients and easy-to-follow directions. Your new favorite meal can be prepared in under 30 minutes. Get 12 free meals, including free shipping, when you use code FACE14 at HelloFresh.com/FACE14.
Hello and welcome to episode 59 of FcKFace, according to Eric. I'm Geoff, Gavin, and Andrew are alive as well, and I sent my salad to you, Eric.
You're all of us?
What? I said are alive as well.
Okay. Oh, okay. It was all very fast.
No, it went fast. I missed it. Yeah, it was a very quick. I also missed it. I thought we were, it's like a being John Malkovich situation. I thought we were in your head.
For once, I was actually early because I had to come back in and consult Andrew about the room layout.
I had a lot of questions about the room layout, and I wanted to consult Andrew, but I decided that I would just go with the information he texted us 2 days ago.
That was the thing. I couldn't remember where I saw that.
Oh,
I was looking
it was in text.
Slack, and I came in, I was like, where's that info? And he was like, in Slack. And then I had other questions, but I felt like unless you were going to receive the same info, it wouldn't be worth me asking anything. So I just stuck with the information that we're both given.
I offered to forward all the answers to Geoff, but still no questions. So I'm excited to see the layout that you've
I put a lot of effort into it. I think you guys will like it. Let me also say, because I found out, that I made a funny joke to Gavin that our podcast wasn't doing well, and then he thought it wasn't doing well for years and years and years. And the podcast is barely a year old, so not quite that long. But I just to give you some good news, Gavin, I got an email the other day that said last week's episode, which was, this is 59 we're recording. I think last week's episode was 57 that we released, is on track to be our best performing episode ever.
Wow.
Oh, what happened? That was the cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
It was your wasps, I think.
The orgies.
The wasps.
Yeah,
the orgies. And
it was after the wasps. Yeah. So cucumbers and orgies is apparently a winning combination. And,
I see.
Congratulations, things are trending up. If our most recent episode is on track to be our best performing episode, then that can only mean that the next episode will probably be a letdown.
I feel it already is. We already recorded that one. That one's already guaranteed. It's in the can. It's disappointing.
Yeah, all that's done is just put pressure on this one, I think.
Yeah.
Now
also, hey, if anybody's got, we need to hit the cucumber content and the homeless orgy content hard. So, Andrew, take it away with your next orgy story. Go.
Well, I don't have one of those, but I do. I got some cucumber content for you this week, Geoff, that you orchestrated.
I feel like the last thing we do on this show is chase trends.
Yeah. I will say, you know
we're
what?
actually doing it.
We're going to pause for 1 second. You're crediting orgies. You're crediting cucumbers. I think the real star of this is fucking honey mustard. Honey mustard has been a constant. It's rocketing to the moon. Honey mustard is the way to go.
If we could get a spreadsheet of all the views on honey mustard mentioned episodes and see if they trend higher, then that's the future, I think.
If we don't make an official Raymond Sommer honey mustard and release and sell it in stores, we are not doing our jobs properly.
I agree.
I mean, isn't that where it all began? Was Andrew wanted to be behind some honey mustard?
That was. Yeah. Well, no, it was. What was it? We're talking about
He just didn't want to make it.
No, I think it was salad cream. It went back to the original salad cream conversation of what's the best condiment? And that was the intro to honey mustard and expanded from there.
That was the origin story of
That was the origin. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it was created.
So we should. This was an interesting start to a podcast. So let's cover what we're going to cover today.
Okay.
Andrew, you've got some cucumber content.
Well,
I'm excited about that. We have the reveal of our Andrew's bedroom drawings. We do. I don't know how you feel about yours, Gavin, but I am very jazzed about mine.
I worked hard on it. I put probably 25 minutes into it.
Dude, I was doing it. I'll just show it to you. I worked hard on it as well. And I was unhappy with my drawings, so I decided to take it in a different direction.
Eric said 25 minutes is too long.
25 minutes is too long.
Well,
how long would you have spent on it, Eric?
Less
Maybe
than 3.
2.5 minutes. You just
All right.
probably-
Well, it sounds like you have time. So why don't you whip one up?
Oh, I didn't
present
get.
it-
I wasn't. Unfortunately, I wasn't part of the text conversation with all
I
the
can give you that.
information.
I can give you that right now.
It's
I'll
one
forward
sentence, dickhead. It's not a lot.
it's,
I can probably go by memory. 3 doors, all
Nope.
at the top, bed at the bottom, 2 windows, 1 hole where a door should be.
4 walls, 3 doors all at the top. No wall has multiple doors on it, but one
Right.
has 2 doorways. 2
Right.
windows, bed at the back.
I spent at least 45 minutes on it.
right.
Started and threw away and restarted a bunch. On top of that, we have all designed. I found some online salad generator that, by the way, there are a lot of online salad generators, but they're all related to to like stores, like Mad Greens or Wendy's or whatever. I don't want to push a corporate giant, so I found one that just appears to be like some healthy site. And I'm not crazy about the ingredients. First of all, their idea of salad dressing is ludicrous. There's 0 salad dressing listed on the salad dressing options. The closest thing they had was lime juice or salsa, but the ingredients for salad are there. So we've all, and by all I mean Gavin, Geoff, Andrew, and I believe Nick have created our salads and sent them to Eric. What we're going to do here is Eric's going to read them blind, and then we're going to all try to guess who made each salad. Then, eventually down the road in person, I assume we will make those salads and then share them with each other and then determine which one is the best tasting as
Now,
well.
I'm not sure if I did mine right, but I didn't try and be funny at all. I just thought, which salad would I really like to eat? Is that the right way to go about it?
Yes, I made the
Okay.
salad out of those ingredients that would taste the best to me.
I made
play.
I went beyond that. I think I made an iconic salad, personally.
Oh, God.
I knew this was gonna happen. Where Geoff had an idea that was simple, and then Andrew started sending me stuff that had subtext, and I went, "This is going to be the whole episode."
I took notes.
I saw a comment from one of the many comment leavers that listen to this show, and someone I think nailed it with Andrew and his salad. Is that Andrew has always been trying to make a salad that enhances the cream when you just want the cream to enhance the salad, and that's exactly what he's done at every point. He's trying to make the ultimate salad to go with his cream.
No. Well, okay, that was the first attempt. I wanted to make the ultimate, a salad, a canvas fitting for the paint that is salad cream. And you guys rejected that. So then the second time, I just got a regulation salad and had it a second. I don't know what you wanted. I tried both things. I mean, obviously, I can't do it the first time twice. But
I love stuff that's regulation. We've
It's
had
a regulation salad.
What other regulations?
It's got to be regulation. It's got to be standard
has to be.
regulation. It has
Well,
to be.
based on what
Otherwise,
you guys
there's no
said.
point.
It's all like regulations and standards. And we got the standard ears, the standard windows, the regulation salads. There's lots of rules. You could almost make some sort of like legal document around this podcast.
Yeah, we just got the rules according to FcKFace.
Yeah, exactly.
Some comment leavers should make that.
I asked questions about the salad. I'm the only one. Geoff, you presented this idea. And to be clear, this is my cucumber content. I assume that you saw the cucumber numbers and were like, we need to introduce vegetables to this show in some way. That was my connection of that's why we're making salads.
I sent this to you. I was just thinking about it. I was thinking about it and I thought like, oh, this is a funny idea. And then I sent it. Here's how my brain works. I sent it in the Slack and then you guys all responded kind of quickly and like positively. And then in a way that thought, oh no, I bet this is an idea that we had months and months ago that we already submitted to the Slack and I forgot about. And now I'm trying to claim it as my idea. And this is probably an old idea. And at some point they're going to bring it up and be like, dickhead, you stole this 6 months ago. We already did this or something. And so I've been paranoid ever since I submit. And which reminds me why I'm paranoid sometimes to submit ideas to the show, because I'm scared that I'm stealing them from the show from the past. And you guys are going to make fun of me for it.
I feel like that was a much bigger problem when you were drunk, where we would have a conversation. I'd be like, oh, what if we did this? And then like a month later, you'd be like, shit, let's do this. And we would end up doing it. But I'd be like, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we had this idea a month ago.
I also, I think we could talk about the break show.
Yeah.
We could talk about, I came up with some minor bathroom insights that I could cover. We recently, Gavin and I had a hangout. And in that period, we had a moment in the bathroom we could talk about. And then And then unfortunately, because Gavin and I hung out on Sunday, it rained every day after that. We had plans to film the extreme bicycle stunt on Wednesday. And I rode out Wednesday morning. I got up at like 7 in the morning on Wednesday and rode my bike out there to check out the scene, to practice and stuff. And it was still... at that point, it was still a drainage ditch. It's a drainage ditch, so it was still draining. And it's not an aqua trick, so we were unable to record it, which really sucks because we're recording these episodes back to back. So I think in the first episode we said we were going to do this, and now it'll be 3 episodes later and we still haven't done it.
Yeah,
but unfortunately,
there's so much going on. This episode feels like a table of contents where it's like which direction it could almost be a choose your own podcast direction.
We're recording 2, right? We're going to record this one and the one right after it. So whatever we don't choose, we'll choose the next episode. I assume Gavin and Andrew, you guys have a ton of shit too, outside of cucumber content.
I will say that answered one of my main questions going into this, is if you film the bike trick. I texted Gavin, I think on Saturday, that it was the highlight of my weekend knowing that you may be doing this at any moment and just hoping that it came together. Like anytime I was doing anything, I could be making lunch and in my head I was like, Geoff could be filming a bike trick. He could be trying to do a BMX stunt.
The funny thing about that is the original plan was to do it on the weekend on Saturday, but then I saw Gavin all day Friday at the break show, and then I knew we were hanging out Sunday because we were going to go to the movies. So I just didn't think about Saturday. 3 days in a row would have been excessive. And I completely forgot about it. And he never texted me to say, hey, are we going to film this thing? And so I never texted him. We probably could have done it Saturday.
Yeah, we made the mistake of hanging out first, and now we have to wait out probably the next 10 or so days of rain.
The ramifications,
Yeah.
So that leads to my second question. How was the D-Box family? Did you guys come together? Was it a good time? That was the other thing that got me excited.
So it was even better than D-Box. It was
really
4DX. Eric, what were your thoughts on it?
What is 4DX?
I never thought that I would be a guy who would watch a movie that had water sprayed at you and smoke shot at the screen and the seat shaking the whole time and walk out and go, that was the best thing I've ever seen. Cinema be damned. They just made it a Universal Studios ride.
What's funny is that you walk in and it looks like someone's like screwed an entire janitor's closet onto the walls up at the top. There's like fans, there's all these boxes and like pipes and lights and stuff. It looks like an absolute mess. And that's all the tools for the movie. And then the lights go down. There's smoke all over the movie, but it kind of doesn't work because it's immensely distracting to see all the movie covered up. And also it's rear projected. So you're seeing the movie like all messed up on top of the smoke. There's flashes. The seats are swinging all around. There's water in your face.
It ruled. There's a button to turn water on and off. There's if we were like sort of in, like the 7th or 8th row. So we were like past sort of like the flat 4 rows in the front. Those rows, when there was smoke, could not see a thing. They were waving their arms to move the smoke so they could continue watching a movie, and it was futile.
It was. It creates such a rowdy environment. Like everyone in there was just screaming at the top of their lungs. Like stuff would happen, and Eric would be like, "What is going on?" Like at the top of his lungs, and it was just perfectly fine. Like it was the right place and the right people to see that movie with. It was phenomenal. Then I saw the movie again without any of that, and it was a bit quiet in there.
Yeah, let me say something. I saw the movie with you on Sunday. I didn't get to experience the D-Box trip. However, I did get to see something that I think might be as good as that, and that is when the break show was over, Tim G rolled to pick you guys up right outside to take you to the movie, and I got to see Tim G roll up in a Subaru Outback with cool guy sunglasses and then get out and go, oh, hold on a second, and then get out and take car seats out of the back to make room for you guys so that you could peel out to go to your super cool movie together. And that in itself, I just stopped and I watched that until you guys left, and then I went about my business. That was better than the D-Box, I'm pretty sure.
I wish you could have come because unfortunately the seats that move are in like rows of 4. You'd like buy a 4 block. And we had them, it was like full. But then we went and got Coronas before we went and saw the movie. What a day. What experience.
It was really, I had a great time. And Tim G's on a kick right now where we were even commenting on it, where we just went, wow, man, you really leaned into like the dad / off-duty cop look. He's got a full-on mustache, a tie-dye shirt that says Gazpacho season, some shorts, New Balance shoes, and man, that's a big old mustache. Like, it's really, he's got it. It's a big old mustache. It's something.
And Gavin was, and it was Gavin's laundry day, so he was dressed like a cool guy as well. It was awesome.
You had and Andrew had a real problem with my shorts during the last break shit.
It's just not you. They're not you, man.
Yeah.
You wear salmon-colored button-up shorts. That's all you own. That's all you should own.
Look, sometimes I got to do laundry, all right? Sometimes I got to wear shorts that I wear on a treadmill or on a walk.
I understand. Just don't do it in public again.
No, it makes sense. It was weird seeing you in active shorts.
It was weird seeing him in active shorts. It really was.
It's very
I don't know
strange.
why. I don't know why. You're an active dude. I lived with you for off and on for years and years and years. I must have seen you in like basketball shorts before.
You might not have.
I just can't remember it, and it was so shocking. It was so out of character.
I can't even imagine Gavin shooting a basketball. Like, that visual in my mind is just very weird to me.
I feel like I let you guys down by showing up in these shorts.
He should. Here's the thing with Gavin in sports. He's probably great at British sports.
Yeah.
But we got to keep him away from American sports. I'm sure you've heard the story of the very first time he threw a baseball to my daughter and hit her in the face and split her lip. So.
Well, okay. Is that Gavin's fault? Or is that your daughter's fault?
She was like 5 or 6, and he chucked it at her like he was Nolan Ryan. Overhand. As a wind-up.
I was in the tutorial level. I was receiving the instructions. I'm like, how do people pitch? They just throw it straight at the person with the glove or the bat. And you were like, yeah, just do it like this. I did it, and I just hit a 5-year-old girl's skull. And I don't think I've ever thrown one since.
You threw it at her skull.
Well, that's where the glove was.
Luckily, she lived, and she's mostly fine.
And I think almost forgiven me for it.
Yeah, I think she's forgiven you at this point. I don't know if she's forgiven Andrew yet for not watching that final Leprechaun movie with her, though.
It's not my fault. I wanted to watch it.
She told me one night, she was like, hey, do you mind? I'm going to watch Leprechaun, because we were going to watch Survivor or something. She's like, I'm going to watch that final Leprechaun movie with Andrew. And I was like, oh, okay, glad you guys are finally doing it. And she goes, yeah, me too. I'm super excited. And then later I checked on her and I was like, hey, I thought you were going to watch that movie with Andrew. And she goes, oh, he canceled. He's too busy getting ready for FcKFace. And I was like, ooh.
Oh, yikes.
No, what day was that?
I don't know.
There were multiple attempts. I reached out one day that she didn't see the message. We've gone back and forth. We'll eventually get there. I'd love to watch it. I'm excited about it.
I just want you both to know that you've disappointed my daughter in different ways.
That's great.
I feel like whenever I hear about FcKFace through Millie, it's always about the inconvenience that is the recording of FcKFace and how it's getting in the way and it's loud.
It is very inconvenient. Emily actually, she was telling me the other day, she was like, you guys need to do a short at Rooster Teeth that's just all of the girlfriends and spouses and kids that are like dealing with fridge repairmen while they hear, while in another room, they hear an adult man screaming, fuck my anus or whatever, you know? And she's like, it's like, it could just cut to all the different spouses going,
While we're on, we were still on F9 and stuff, and that would lead us to our bathroom incident, Geoff. What was going on?
Well, you and I assume in a similar fashion, I had to pee 1 second into the movie.
I have a real problem with, I just hate getting up in a cinema and leaving the movie that I paid to watch. Because you missed big chunks of it. So I've always been one to hold it in, but it's really bad for you.
Not only that, but I felt an extra pressure because we went, Alfredo, who works at a Achievement Hunter with us, he and Jackie, his girlfriend, they rented out a theater to watch Fast 9. And so the only people in the theater were our friends and people that we know. And there was maybe 20 of us. So I felt like an extra pressure, like I'm not going to be and nobody was getting up to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to be the only one to do it, the first one. And so I just held it in the entire, and by the way, that is a long movie, apparently. Way longer when you're up to your eyeballs in urine.
It's like 2.5 hours.
I assumed Gavin did the same thing. So the second the credits rolled, I Speedy Gonzalez out of the chair. There was like a puff of smoke. And I look around and Gavin's doing the same thing, running. So I was like, well, I can't let him beat me to the bathroom. So it was a foot race. And then we got there and we were the only 2 people in the bathroom. There was this giant row of like 20 urinals.
Well, first I was doing that like speed hobble where you don't want to like run because your bladder will pop, but you're kind of like hunched and running. But then Geoff hid behind the wall. And he was trying to jump out at me. And
I forgot about that.
And then he like, what, were you trying to like poke me or like shove a finger up my ass or something?
I was trying to scare the pee out of you.
Yeah, you jumped at me and I was just like, oh! I just really had to hold it. I was like, I've got pee so bad. And then you were like, me too. And we just sort of, we stopped messing with each other. We were both on the same page and we just both ran to the bathroom.
And then so we went to opposite ends and we started peeing. And I didn't intend it to be this, but it turned into a race to see who had more pee in them and who could pee longer. And I don't know about you, but that was probably in my top 15 longest pees in my life.
It was probably in my top 3. I don't think I've pissed that long in maybe a decade.
At one point, I couldn't stop. Like, I was looking at my dick and I was like, is this a joke? Like, there can't be this much pee. And it's still going, and it's a decent stream, too. And I'm looking at Gavin, and he's still going, and I'm thinking, like, okay, well, at least it's not weird. But then at some point, Gavin stopped, and I kept going, and I was starting to get a little scared, what do you do if you never stop peeing, right? Like, I started to think, like, do I have Gavin call a doctor and get advice? Like, do I, hook some sort of a bucket to the end of my dick so that I can move around, I can walk and still pee? It was, and then I stopped
eventually.
There's
so much unspoken when you're peeing. Like, when two people start peeing at the same time, it's just a normal piss. It's a normal experience until both people subconsciously realize that these pisses have been going on a really long time. And I had that realization when I was about halfway through. I still had about half of it left in the tank. And at one point, we kind of both had that realization at the same time. And I just looked over to the other end of the bathroom and I could see Geoff's little head as we're both just pissing for so long. We were just both laughing while we were pissing. It's such a weird moment, but I loved it.
It was so great. It was a really weird, like, funny
it was wholesome
friendship, wholesome bonding friendship moment. And the whole time I was giggling like a fucking 9-year-old. All I can think of is this is going to be so weird if somebody walks in the bathroom. And Gavin and I are just giggling like children while we pee on the opposite sides of the bathroom from each other. And luckily, we had the bathroom to ourselves for a good 6 or 7 minutes, and nobody ever came in. It was great. The moment wasn't spoiled.
Everyone was talking about the movie. They were like wrapping up their conversations, and we hadn't even been there.
It's true. People were saying their goodbyes. They were like, hey, what'd everybody think of the movie?
I left the bathroom almost out of breath at how long the piss was. It was really hard work.
What a fast, I'm trying to think, what are longest recorded pisses in human history? I'm just, even film history. I'm thinking Austin Powers. There's that extended piss sequence.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder,
He has some breaks, though.
There's that Adam Sandler comedy bit on his first album.
I'm not aware of that one.
Oh, it's an audio thing. Yeah, it's just like him. He can't stop pissing for like an hour. It's a whole thing. It's fun.
I see. Okay. And you live that. This is your life. This is inspired by you at this time.
Yeah, I guess we live
that content in a deeper level.
Anyway, Gavin, I just want to say on record, that's the most fun I've had peeing in years. And I'm really, really glad that I got to pee with you for a long time and that it was such a funny pee. And if you ever want a long pee again, let me know. I know it's hard to recreate magic, but man, I'd be willing to try because that was
I feel like
that was a good time.
Try, but it felt like a one-off. I just
it
really
did feel
loved
like
it. That almost no words were spoken. We were just both experiencing it, and we both found it funny at the same moment. Oh, it was magic.
Yeah, it was. It was what it's the kind of moment you can only have between two friends that have known each other for more than a decade, I think.
What was the previous most amount of fun you've had pissing, Geoff? Because this took the position of something else. What is number 2? I don't think I have like a great pissing one.
I probably am. There's probably a lot that don't come to mind that I'm forgetting or I'm blanking on right now. I've peed in a lot of nefarious ways, especially when I was younger, and dumber.
You went on that security guard once, didn't you?
No, yeah, you did. That's
I did
a great
pee on a
story.
security guard.
That sounds fun.
Truck. I was gonna. Yeah, no, that's a good one. I was thinking of a worse one. I mean, I don't know. Do I tell these stories? Is it okay to tell this story because I've told it on other Rooster Teeth podcasts? Is it?
Well, you've told the security guard one on this podcast.
Oh, well, then I don't have to tell it again. There you go.
What was the worst one, though? Did you pee on his kids? That would be worse.
No, I didn't pee on his kids. I was thinking about the time I peed in that guy's duffel bag before he went to the airport in the Army.
I don't know that one.
I was roommates with this guy. In journalism school at Fort Bend Harrison, who was such a prick. And I tried to like him a lot. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to do anything. All the things that I hate about him are super identifying, so I won't say them. But I will say that I tried really hard to like him, and he was just a cocky prick. And he was never nice to me and always rude. And he graduated journalism school, as most of us did eventually. And he went on to his duty station, wherever that was in the Army. And please take into consideration, I am a 46-year-old man now. I'm a different person. I was 18 at the time. I was a very dumb, very inexperienced, very volatile 18-year-old. And so I was talking to him the night before. He was packing up his duffel bag. And, because you throw everything into your duffel bag and then you lock it and then you take off. And you carry that around the airport or whatever. And so he was like, yeah, I'm getting up. I got to get up pretty early. My flight's at like 7 a.m. So I'm going to leave the room at like 5 a.m. So, to meet the, driver or whatever. So you want to say, best of luck. It was nice being a roommate with you for 6 months or whatever. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. So I got up at 4 a.m. before he got up. And while he was still asleep, I opened up his duffel bag. He hadn't locked it yet. And in it were his Class A shoes, which are like Army dress shoes. And I took them in the bathroom and I peed in them a little bit. And then I put them back in the duffel bag. And then I put all his clothes back in. And then for good measure, I just peed in the duffel bag a little bit. And then I shut it up. And then I went back to bed and I never talked to him or saw him again. I assume he figured it out at some point. Not something I would do now.
I bet not. But when did you think he realized?
Well, probably when he opened up the duffel bag wherever he got when he got there.
Maybe he just thought like a dog at the airport pissed in it or something.
Maybe he thought a dog in the airport. But that was also like urine was commonplace. Like these are a bunch of these are 18, 19-year-old kids that are fucking living in military barracks. They can't go anywhere. So they just do dumb shit. Like a week before that, I remember, this just popped into my head. We shared a bathroom with like suite mates and there were two other dudes on the other side. A week before that, I was woken up at 2 a.m. by screaming and laughing. And I ran into the other room. And one of the two guys I know was laughing while another guy was trying to beat him up. And they were both naked and figured out what happened was the guy came in drunk and he thought it would be funny to piss on his roommate's head while he was sleeping. And so the roommate woke up because he was getting pissed on in the head. And so he was angry. And he started beating the shit out of the guy. The other guy was just drunk and laughing and still pissing. And so there was like a tangle of urine and 19-year or 22-year-old dudes or however old they were, just rolling around. One of them was screaming and trying to kill the other one. And the other one was just laughing his fucking ass off, still peeing. And so there was just, that kind of shit happened all the time.
I love the phrasing that someone woke up because they were getting pissed on in the head.
Yeah. People do weird shit in the Army. I went on a trip one time to go surfing at Port Aransas with some friends of mine, the guy that taught me how to surf, Army trip, right? This is when I was stationed at Fort Hood. And I woke up in the middle of the night because one of my friends was laughing. And it was like loud. And I woke up and one of my friends, this guy Dale, had gotten really, really drunk. We were all drunk, we were kids. And he had taken all of our wallets and he had put them in the corner of we were staying at like a Motel 6. And he had put them all in the corner of the room and was just pissing on them. His wallet, my wallet, my friend Mike's wallet, my friend Pete's wallet. He just put them in a pile and was just pissing on our wallets. Still to this day, I don't know why he did it. He was like blackout drunk. He just thought it would be a funny thing to do.
Weird decision.
Didn't remember doing it in the morning. Had no memory of it.
I have so much respect that he put his in the pile too.
His was in there too. His was in there too.
He's like, I've got to make it fair.
Yeah.
It's like, A, who pisses on a wallet? B, who pisses on all the wallets? In front of us. Like, I'm waking people up. Like, Pete, what's going on? Dale, stop it. What are you doing, man? And he's like, what? He had no fucking clue. It was like sleep drunk pissing, but he was laughing when he did it. It was fucking weird, man.
When you piss on somebody, when you use piss as a weapon, and you piss on the head of someone, and they go for the attack, and you keep pissing, it's a great move. It's really hard to counter. Like, how are you going to go after him? Yeah, that's what I know it's hard for the guy to stop, but I'm saying, like, what, when you go to punch him, you're just going to get peed on more and the guy just wins. Like, you don't lose. Even if you're getting beat up, you're continuing to win because you're pissing on the person. It's really hard to get in non-pissing range for an attack. Like, kicks, it would be difficult.
I don't want to go off on a tangent, but I probably have 4 or 5. I probably have more pissing stories too about the army. It's a urine-filled environment.
It sounds like Eric wants us to get away from piss and onto the salad and drawing stuff.
Okay.
Maybe we could have some piss next week.
That's okay. I think we've covered enough pee, and I think enough people were covered in pee in this episode that we can just move on.
Summer's here and the living ain't easy if you've got swamp ass. How will you stay on top of your sweaty bottom? Try a refreshing spray from a Hello Tushy bidet. Keep your sweaty crack clean all summer long with the brand new Hello Tushy 3.0 modern bidet attachment. It's a stylish, eco-friendly, refreshing little shower for your ass. Hello Tushy 3.0 cleans soggy butts like a champ, but it doesn't stop there. It cleans itself with the Smart Spray automatic self-cleaning nozzle. No one wants to work up a sweat in a 100-degree heat. That's why the Hello Tushy bidet attaches to your existing toilet with no electricity or extra plumbing needed. And Hello Tushy cuts toilet paper use by 80%, so it'll pay for itself in a few months. Plus, Hello Tushy's got your ass covered with a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. Already got a Hello Tushy on the pot? Treat your ass to the new 3.0 model. If you're new to the revolution, join millions of happy Hello Tushy customers right now and have a clean butt with every flush. Defeat swamp ass. Go to hellotushy.com/face to get 10% off plus free shipping. This is a special offer for our listeners at hellotushy.com/face for 10% off. That's hellotushy.com/face. This ad is brought to you by Honey, which is fantastic because I do almost all my shopping online. I absolutely love it. The convenience of it, just having something show up at your place is magical. And shopping online is something we all do. And we've all seen that promo code field taunt us at the checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is the thing of the past. Honey is the free shopping tool that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online. They range from sites that have tech and gaming products to popular fashion brands and even food delivery. Now, how it works is imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. When you check out, the Honey button drops down, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. Then wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop. Now, I've used Honey for all sorts of things. I've used it for tech products. I've used it for food delivery. There was a time I saved like $10 on a pizza, and I felt like I was stealing. It was an amazing feeling. Honey has found its over 17 million members over $2 billion in savings. If you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast, which we genuinely appreciate. I'd never recommend something I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/face. That's joinhoney.com/face. Thank you so much.
Do you guys want to do the room? I think we end on the room and do the salad now. What do you guys think?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Eric, you want to hop on and read the... I guess we should take notes, right? There's going to be 4 salads.
There will be 4 salads. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I have 4 salads that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Thank you so much for joining me for the salad segment of Face. I'll be reading 4 salads. I think instead of you guys... do we guess right away after I give you what the salads are, or do you write them down and then we guess? Do we go 1, 2, 3, 4, or what would you like to do?
I think we do one at a time.
Okay.
Then we move to the next one and we'll get to
So we won't know all the salads before we're making the guess.
Correct.
I guess then it'll narrow down who has what, but it's just a lot of ingredients to remember if we're doing all 4 at once.
I'm just going to... I think you just read them and I'm going to write down my impressions as you go.
Okay. Well, here's the first salad. I won't say who this is, obviously. Geoff has used a salad generator that we are all supposed to use and have used, and there's a lot here, so bear with us. Also, dressing, I think, will not factor in because the dressings that were on this site were insane, and weird.
Yeah.
So so please ignore that there's no dressing.
I mean,
Here
it's not a generator in that it's random. You pick the ingredients and then it
Correct.
like, generates the recipe.
Yes, correct. Which is really just the recipe of here are all of these things, tear them up and put them in a bowl.
Put them in a bowl, yeah.
First salad, greens, romaine, watercress, iceberg lettuce, vegetables, carrots, celery, cucumber, tomato, radish, mushroom, fruit, apples, protein, eggs, grains, corn, Yummify, pine nuts, goat cheese, croutons. That is salad number 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Salad. Are you ready for salad? Now, are you guys writing things down? Should I move on to salad number 2?
I've written who I initially think it is. Now
Okay.
I'm gonna, that opinion might change based on subsequent salads.
Okay. Did Andrew, Gavin, did you guys do the same thing?
I took
written
some
down.
notes down. Just to be clear, these are 4 salads. It's myself, Gavin, Geoff, and Nick.
Correct.
Have submitted salads.
Correct.
Okay.
Second salad, greens, spinach, vegetables, tomato, bell pepper, avocado, mushroom. Fruit, none. Protein, chicken. Grains, corn. This is a little mix up here. Dressing, salsa, guacamole. Yummify, cheese and croutons.
Okay.
Very different from the last salad. Incredibly different from the last salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh boy, how am I gonna? Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Reading
put
it.
Andrew for this one.
This
Let's
is
go to write down Andrew.
here it is. Greens, Boston lettuce, vegetables, bell peppers. Boston.
That's not the only greens. You okay, Eric?
You all right, Eric?
The point of the game.
You're missing a greens
the
there.
point of the game. The point of the game is that you're supposed to guess who it is. And he just stepped in and said,
Well, we know it's him. I've already written his name down.
I had already written down his name. The second Eric said, "Oh boy," I wrote down Andrew.
Eric told us everything we needed to know before he made a single ingredient.
I'm going to start at the top because it's all out of order and I'm just going to
Okay,
read these
okay.
ingredients.
Okay.
Why didn't you just do a screenshot?
Listen, this
I did a
is,
screenshot. I screenshotted it. I thought that was easier to read when I sang it.
it's not. Here it is.
Apparently not.
Raisins, bell peppers, tomato, kidney beans, chicken, cheddar cheese, Boston lettuce, steak, orange, cashews, corn, blueberries, broccoli, spinach.
You're leaving out some very important details of this salad, Eric.
I can only read the ingredients and then you can tell everyone about your idea.
Okay.
Here is the it was so difficult to parse that. Here is the last salad.
Okay.
Greens, romaine. Vegetables, carrots, cucumber, tomato, radish, mushroom, red cabbage. Fruit, none. Protein, chickpeas and chicken. Grains, none. Yummify, sunflower seeds, bacon, cheese, and croutons. Those are the 4 salads for FcKFace. If you want to make those salads and then eat them, can you take a picture and send it to us? Because especially the third one that I read, it starts with raisins.
I love Andrew just stepping into the mystery salad and breaking Eric.
Yeah. That's not all the greens. Those are the greens.
That's not all the greens.
Don't forget the spinach.
The spinach is very important to the salad.
Okay. Well, I have mine written down.
Yes.
Gavin, do you have yours? Andrew, do you have
Yep.
yours? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just what do you mean like predicting
Yes. Who do you
made what?
believe was salad number 1? That's with the romaine watercress iceberg lettuce. The standouts are pine nuts, goat cheese, croutons, really, and eggs to me.
I wrote down Nick.
Okay. Andrew, do you have a guess?
I originally wrote down Nick and then I swapped to Gavin.
Okay. And Gavin, do you have a guess?
I do.
And what's your guess?
It was me.
It's
Damn
right.
it.
That was
Damn it. I got that one wrong.
Gavin's salad. That was a tough one.
I would eat that. It sounds good.
It does. That sounded like it. I like the eggs and everything in there. Very, very interesting. Very, very
Boiled eggs, yeah.
What
And
is-
I do need to specify I want the mushrooms raw.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
obviously, mushrooms gotta be raw.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the name of your salad?
What's the name of it?
Uh-huh.
A salad needs a name. I feel like that's a key part of salad criteria. You need a name for your salad.
Right. With this thing that Andrew invented, it needs a name.
I got a name.
Every salad has a name.
Regulation salad.
That's a good name. It's a great name.
Incredible.
It's a great name.
Incredible. So that's the regulation salad. The second salad, spinach. This is the one with the salsa and guacamole, cheese and crouton, the corns, the chicken, no fruit. The second salad.
I went for Nick on this one.
Okay. And Andrew?
It is a topping. Yeah, I went Nick. There's a lot of dressing.
Okay. And Geoff?
I went with Gavin, but obviously I think Nick is the answer.
And the answer is Nick. Yeah, absolutely.
interesting.
Okay. Now here, on to the third salad.
I wrote down Andrew.
Oh, okay. I mean, to refresh your memory, this is the one that starts with raisins.
Yeah.
Raisins and oranges.
Yeah, uh-huh. And Gavin, do you have a guess on the third salad?
I went with Mr. Panton on that one.
Okay. And Andrew, do you have a guess also on the third salad?
That would be my salad.
Yeah.
This would be my creation.
And what's the
This
name
is-
of your salad?
Well, this is an important. I wanted to honor somebody who is close to this show, a real icon, just in the world in general. This is called the Dinner Zimmer salad. This is the ingredients as I sent to Eric.
Uh-huh.
I have taken every place he has worked, and I have sourced an ingredient that is local to that place. When you think of these places, these ingredients apply to those places. They're iconic. I will take any questions. And also, I think it's sort of cowardly to not have a dressing. It's a key part of the salad, even if we're not using the spreadsheet or whatever. So it is served, and this was my honey mustard mention. Honey mustard vinaigrette. Already got honey mustard in earlier, but this is my guarantee. Gonna mention honey mustard. The Dinner Zimmer.
But I must point out that once again, we were trying to make, like, we
Right.
trying to make just a good base salad.
This
Or were we
is a
trying to make-
salad that I would eat.
Okay. All right.
Raisins.
So then salad 4, it sounds like is pretty obviously my salad.
Yeah, that is the one with the
I
sunflower
was,
seeds, the bacon crouton, chickpeas.
I was 100%.
Way to
Yeah,
go.
you and Andrew both were 100%.
Yeah.
I was
Congratulations.
the only one.
Way to go.
Yeah, congratulations, guys.
Boston lettuce, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Gavin, you're official. I don't. Nick's not here, so we can't ask him his salad name unless he included it.
He did not.
Okay, so we're gonna call. So Gavin's is called regulation salad.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yep.
right?
That
And
is
then Andrew,
that
yours is
correct.
called the Dinner Zimmer salad.
The Dinner Zimmer. Yep.
Okay, well that's interesting. I had a name as well. Funny how our naming conventions tend to overlap. My salad is called the Regulation Zimmer salad. So that's interesting.
Take it you came up with that 2 seconds ago. The salad. name.
Oh no, it's I came up with it before that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send. This was my full notes for my salad. I
Wait,
did a
what
lot
you
of
sent
research.
wasn't
There-
your full
no.
note.
No.
those were-
that was.
He sent this unprovoked with no explanation.
Well, okay, what happened was I was going to edit a few things when I sent it, but when you hit enter in Slack, it just sends the message. I was trying to drop down, so I just said, whoops, I still have stuff I want to add.
I mean, you can edit on
But
Slack.
you can edit that post.
I don't know how to do that. It seems like work. Well, I wanted a drop down. How do you do the drop down without hitting enter, without submitting?
What's the drop? What do you mean the drop down?
You see how it's like one line, LA
shift.
Dodgers, next line, Chicago.
Shift enter?
Hold- Oh, really? That's how you do that?
Well, I think in every field, everywhere, that's how you get
That
down
would
a
be
line.
Interesting.
Yeah, that would be correct.
Without.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
This is my notes. These are the full extensive notes of my salad. I did a lot of research. I thought a lot about it because I thought
Texas
people
Rangers, George Foreman sponsored a grill steak.
George Foreman was born in Texas. He's a Texas icon. When you think of George Foreman, you think of the George Foreman grill. Name a better thing to grill than a steak. Texas
New
is steak.
York Yankees, nuts for nuts, cashews.
I mean, Don Zimmer seemed like a nuts guy. He seemed like a nuts dude.
So these are just your justifications for these
Yeah,
picks.
this is why these things are what they are. I could see Don Zimmer going to the stadium, getting a nut, like getting some nuts from the vendor. There's a bunch of vendors, Nut for Nuts, the leading vendor in New York for nuts.
New York Mets, King of Queens Kevin James loves pizza. End result, tomato.
Yeah, well, the New York Mets, they're based in Queens, so I went to the King of Queens, and if you search Kevin James food, you get a bunch of photos of him eating pizza. The guy loves pizza, so to honor the King of Queens, where Don Zimmer played, or was I think he was a player for the Mets, got a tomato.
I like that Eric thought that 25 minutes was too much time to invest in recreating by drawing Andrew's room. Andrew has clearly put days of work into this.
This was listen, you wanted me, you said the salad thing, I put the time in. I felt this
I appreciate
was
it. It's not a criticism of you. I appreciate the effort that you've put into this.
Washington Senators, they were in DC. DC, when I think of DC, you think of Daniel Cormier, one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. Guy loves Popeyes. Gotta go with chicken. Did a whole music video about Popeye's chicken, dancing about it. It's a clear chicken take. I don't know what you want. Name something more Californian than California raisins. Try.
But you
can't.
But oranges. I always think of oranges with California. You didn't even use oranges there.
I think
I didn't need
for
to.
oranges.
Got the Montreal Expos, classic restaurant, the Orange Tulip. It's a giant orange. They serve orange products, hot dogs, iconic staple of Montreal. Didn't need it. Classic restaurant.
Oh, I'm exhausted by that.
Yeah. What was your Tampa ingredient?
John Cena loves broccoli. So John Cena, born in Tampa. Clearly he's big right now in the Fast movies. He's part of the family in general. We love some John Cena.
What's the ingredient from that place? Let me think of someone who likes something from there.
I don't understand. John Cena's from Massachusetts.
Is he?
Yeah, he's from Massachusetts.
Let's do, because I googled people.
Oh no!
Cena.
He was born. He's built from West Newbury, Massachusetts, which is not Boston.
Huh.
But that's where I'm pretty sure, born and raised.
John Cena. Oh, well, let's
Maybe
see.
he went to Florida once.
No, he was born.
He was.
where did-
I got it. He was in that movie Sisters, and that took place in Orlando. So maybe that's what you're thinking of.
Oh, I could have I searched famous people that were born in Tampa Bay, known for. I guess maybe I didn't. Well, that's disappointing. I'm gonna have to reevaluate. I'm gonna have to reevaluate Tampa. I would not recommend searching what John Cena's favorite food is. It is. It goes a place you would not anticipate.
Oh,
It's a whole thing.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So you can't find the documentation that says that you found initially that says he's from Tampa.
No, I cannot. I don't know where I got that from. I guess I'll look into it. I'm sure I read it somewhere. I didn't just come up with Tampa Bay John Cena. I was very excited about that too. What a disappointment of a reveal that is. I feel like that really undercuts my salad. That really hurts the theme of it.
Oh man, I'm sorry, buddy. That's sad.
I still think I have the best salad.
Fuck. Are you telling I'm older than John Cena?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Why would you
is
think
that is that surprising to you?
he's an action movie star.
He seems like so's Liam Neeson, dumbass. He seems like such a grown-up to me.
Burt Reynolds.
You think John Cena is a grown-up?
He seems like a grown-up to me.
He worked for he's a pro wrestler and dressed like a giant toddler. What?
I didn't. He did dress like a giant toddler. However, he feels like a grown-up to me. It's the same problem I have with Fast and the Furious. He's supposed to be Vin Diesel's younger brother, and I just can't make it make sense that he's younger than Vin Diesel. I know he is.
Really?
But in my head, Vin Diesel's like, I don't know, like a 22-year-old in an old dude's body.
Are you serious?
Who refuses to grow up.
What the fuck?
What a weird... In my head, Vin Diesel's like 55.
He is about 55, yeah. I just think of him forever as I don't know. You don't think of him, I don't think of him as a grown-up. I don't know.
What a weird thing that is.
I guess.
Why? Why do you not view him? Is it like how he looks?
I guess so. I don't know. I don't know what it is. He just maybe it's because
It's boyish charm?
maybe it's because most of my Vin Diesel has been Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious, and his character wears the same clothes in 1 as he does in 9. And so in 1, he's like 19, and in 9, he's 80, and he's still wearing the same,
He was not 19 in 1.
How old is he in 1?
Oh, he got to be in his 30s.
I'd say late 20s to early 30s.
In the story, he's supposed to be in his 30s?
Oh, in the story, I'd say mid-20s would be my guess. Mid to late, once again.
How old is Vin?
I mean, they got to show his
Diesel's
driver license
character?
at some
I
point.
liked in the new one where they do a flashback to 1989, and I just looked at Vin Diesel's character and just thought, Vin Diesel wishes he looked like that in 1989.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he selling shark toys in 1989? I feel like Geoff just constantly has Vin Diesel shark toys. Vin Diesel as his... How old he is. What are the shark toys called? You know what I'm talking about, Eric?
What
I feel like
toys?
you're the only one. The shark toys.
They're
Vin
called
Diesel
street sharks. They were jawsome.
Thank you. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, this is great. Let's drop this in. I feel like in Jeff's head, is how
Are we?
old-
So are we cutting all this part out, or what's going on? Like this isn't.
So I'm
like I
just
can't
reading.
imagine. This is just Andrew going shark toys, shark toys, shark toys, and Geoff going.
It's-
How old is Vin Diesel in Fast? There's no way this makes
Not Vin Diesel. How old is Dominic Toretto in season in the first
season
movie?
1.
Season 1 of Fast and Furious.
I guess he kind of did look like that. That was a pretty accurate portrayal of him as a youngster then.
I Google how old is Dominic Toretto in the Fast and Furious, and 40 is the first thing that pops up. 40 as of the 8th film.
Yeah, look at this.
How old is... Okay, this is a screen
Like, look at
rant
those two
article.
pictures. That's why I don't think he's a grown up. Because he's still wearing the same clothes he was wearing. He's still wearing the same shirt he was wearing when he was 19.
The only thing that's the same is the shirt. Everything else has aged rapidly.
Well,
He
obviously,
looks completely different.
I think of him. I don't think of him as a grown up. I think of him as a man child. I'm not saying I don't think of him as old. I just don't think of him as a grown up.
This is the weirdest tangent we've had.
I don't understand why it's weird. There's lots of people that are old that I don't think of as like old, and there's lots of people that are young that I think of as like being a grown up is all about like how you carry yourself. It's about your demeanor.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, Dom's date of birth, August 29th, 1976.
Yeah, I saw that.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
So
All
when
that
did the first
information
movie
for
come
you.
out?
The year it
2000,
came
I
out
think.
doesn't represent necessarily what year the story took place in.
What year did the story take place?
I have no idea.
What year was?
I don't think it was a period piece. I think it was in the
in the
in the
year that
time.
it came out.
You think
Yeah.
that the year of the movie is the year of the story of as well? Like they're connected?
I think we can assume that they're close.
Okay.
Minus 19.
this whole bit. This whole
This
bit.
we have to cut this out. Like what is?
According
this?
to this, no, I'll just cut it out. That's fine. According to this, he was about 20. According to the story, he should have been about 25 years old in Fast 1.
I don't think your point is weird, Jeff. I think Vin Diesel is a weird person to be the president of the Younger Than He Looks Club.
Really?
That's what I think is odd. Yeah, I don't think I think Vin Diesel looks his age.
Not younger than he looks, younger than he presents himself and acts.
You've lost me now.
It's what I just said earlier. Being a grown-up isn't about age as much as how you carry yourself in the demeanor. I don't think he carries himself as a grown-up.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
I just don't understand how it's hard not to.
Hard not to understand what you're
Hard not
saying.
to
Yeah,
what?
I feel like it's pretty fucking clear what I'm saying, and it's very...
Well, I think it's like partially understood and also partially just baffling.
No, I feel like we established that, but we also established that about 8 minutes ago, and now we've just been quietly.
Well, yeah, but that all got cut.
Okay, so should we move on to the room?
Yeah, can you
Or
guys?
maybe-
What? No, go ahead, Geoff.
Shh. I was just going to say, maybe we're all like an hour in. Maybe we should save that for next week.
Well, no, we're like
No,
50
because the
minutes.
audience will fucking kill you. Just
Oh, no, we got it too. We could do the room next week.
Oh, we should do the room now.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do the room now? Well, how do we want to do this?
Well, let's do this. Andrew, why don't you describe once again for us? I think you already read it earlier, but
Okay.
one more time, just read the description you gave us of your bedroom. And
Do we have a
then-
transition to this bit, or are we just gonna? Where do we leave off?
I don't
this
know.
the best episode of this show we've ever done.
What do you mean? What?
Well, if we're gonna cut all that last bit, or a lot of that last bit, how do we get from that to the room?
You do
I
it.
think it's just
Figure it
like
out.
that. Sounds right.
Fucking sure.
4 walls, 3 doors all at the top.
Don't have any. All right.
Wait. Hang on. Start over because I want to get this clean so that way everyone can hear it and draw themselves.
I'm just feeling sorry for Nick.
Okay. 4 walls, 3 doors all at the top. No wall has multiple doors on it, but one has 2 doorways. 2 windows, bed at the back. I don't know why I did that. They've all written their versions the previous week. That was the whole point of the last one. We did this. We covered this.
It's to recap.
Yeah, it's recap.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Fair
man.
enough. Well, Eric just said it was for people to write. He wanted it clean so people could continue.
The whole reason we're doing this, if you didn't listen last week, is because we've been hearing about the mystery that is Andrew Panton's room for 57, 58, 59 episodes now. And so we had the idea last episode to draw like a top-down view of what we think Andrew's room looks like. And so those are the instructions he gave us. Gavin, would you like to drop your room into the Discord?
Can do.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Holy shit. Wow.
Door with no door.
This is a
Door,
lot to unpack.
Window, waffle
Window.
maker. I didn't put the
Andrew
waffle
is depicted in yellow, and all the labeling is in blue.
door. Piss collection. Oh, I didn't know he had a piss
flag.
collection.
I assume. I mean, he is Piss Boy. We haven't really covered like what he does after he's looked at piss, but I thought maybe, yeah, the sushi box, yeah, Eric, and the fire extinguisher, waffle maker, and you got the tumbleweed with a handle in the top left.
Oh my god! First off, should we ask Andrew what he thinks, how close it is, or should we show mine and then do both of them?
Yeah,
at
I
once?
think we should show you. Well, I assume Andrew would have also drawn the actual room to compare ours to.
No, why would I draw the room?
So we know what the we know what it is.
I took a video of the room. I did a video of the room, and I have a blueprint of what the space looks like.
Jeff's
I used a tool, an architectural design tool.
I like the doors open into each other.
They do. So at the top, you've got the door leading into the rest of the house where I assume other people live. Immediately to the right of that is a desk with a fire extinguisher with a microphone attached to it next to a mini frizz. All the way to the right is the door to the shitter. That's where you go and you do your shits and your baths. Then down that wall is a hole where a closet is where you make your hot dogs. He said most of the room is bed, so I tried to make the bed as large as possible. Don't want to forget the Casio keyboard. Put the 8 pillows on. Didn't have room for the waffle maker, but we haven't talked about waffles in a while. I included the Pam and the Keurig just in case on the nightstand. Oh, on the other side, you have a sushi box because I also wanted to be sure to include that. On the left wall, you've got a window. From that window, you can look to the right and see McDonald's and ladies peeing.
Sightline to pee lady.
Further up that door is the outside door, which opens up. Well, it opens in, but it goes straight to McDonald's and urine. How close was I? How close was Gavin, Andrew? I gotta know.
I can't believe how similar these are, and also the level of effort. Like, I obviously spent the time doing it in the drawing. Geoff spent the time getting hold of an architectural tool and real images and the big keyboard. They're so similar. I love it.
They're so similar.
I don't know how to measure who's more correct. Like, the level of detail in both is fantastic. I'm gonna drop the blueprint first of just the space, and then I will do the video of the room. So this is pulled.
That's just really small.
That's the tiniest. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That did not work out very well. We will move to the video.
Eric asked to make it smaller.
I don't know.
Did that come from your phone? Is that what it does to videos?
That came from my computer. I did that.
What's the resolution? 12 by 8.
It was a screen grab.
You sent us a 14 pixel image. We gotta put that in all of its size and glory on the Instagram. Oh my god!
Here's the video. I'll put the video in. There we go. Okay, so this is the room.
I can't wait for this.
All right, I gotta watch
This
it.
is the room.
Oh, okay. So there's.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good.
All
about
the
that.
sauce?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty.
this
I
the
forgot
shit
about the
room?
sauce.
There's that.
Oh my god! I fucking nailed it! I'm so
Geoff, you
close!
got it.
I got it 100%! I got it perfect! I nailed it perfect! I didn't miss anything!
Geoff's done it, I think, with that.
Now, but here's some discrepancy in Geoff's drawing. The sushi container was by the fridge. That's where the sushi fall
Okay,
happened.
fine. I bet there's been a sushi
Other
container
side
there
of
at
the
some
room.
point, though.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Neither of us got the chest of drawers.
No, I didn't do that. I forgot about that.
Where are all the pillows? I feel like I've been lied to.
Oh, no, the pillows. Okay, so the pillows are behind the bed at this point, I think.
Oh,
Let's look at the video.
where's
Geoff
the
even
fridge?
got the sight line to the piss.
That was a guess, dude. That was a total guess.
You've nailed that.
I can't believe it. Where's the mini fridge? Am I missing it?
It is the sauce container. It's
so I got that right too. It's under the. Oh my
Yeah.
fucking
Yep.
god!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we both got the fridge position, did we?
Gavin's is more correct, I'd say, as far as the fridge position, but your door is off.
My door is off.
Way off.
My window behind the bed is off.
Yeah, no,
And
Geoff definitely wins.
There's no
this.
Canadian flag like I was hoping.
No.
You know what this means? This means I speak full Panton. I'm fully fluent in Andrew. I'm like the Andrew whisperer. I can't believe I got it so close.
Well, I think it comes down to his description. I think was very good.
It was. You got it very close too, Gavin. You really did. I mean,
Andrew is good at summarizing instructions because, I mean, even with the guy looking up, the description, when you listen to it, was actually very good.
You called me ridiculous for saying all doors at the top. They're all at the top. I don't know what you want from me.
Because
Like, if you drew a line.
The top wall, you don't walk into a room and be like, stick that picture on the top wall.
If you look at this diagram, though, you would say the top is where I said it was. If you cut it down the middle.
I'd say the back.
You think that's the back? You think the front wall is the back? You think you enter from the back of the room?
Well, we've drawn the whole thing upside down, haven't we? We're orientating it on your body at your desk.
Would you call your bedroom door the back door? There's no way it's the back door. It's
Well,
the
no,
front.
I'd say that, I'd enter in the front and whatever
so
I'm looking at
that's
is
the
the back.
front.
But none of it's the top, is what I'm saying. The ceiling's the top.
Sure, that's fair. I was just trying to stick with the words used for the face drawing. And I think under that criteria, I was completely accurate in my detail of where the doors are.
They're so similar.
we can criticize your words all day long, Andrew, but those words put Gavin and I very close to each other in our design and very close to the actual room. So all criticism aside, it worked. You know, I think that saying it's the top of the room was fucking stupid too, but it worked.
I gotta watch the video again. I gotta see how big the bed is.
Oh yeah,
It's a big. It's
I wasn't checking for bed size.
There's so much to take in. I'm gonna have to watch this frame by frame later.
Yeah, there's so much to learn
There's
about
that.
the room.
Some clothes.
What is that picture? What's that picture
It
in the
really
frame?
is mostly a bed. Geoff's.
Yeah.
Why is there a step up into that door?
Oh, that's a question.
Oh, it's a patio. It goes to a patio.
Hmm.
Because that door is at the top. It's like not on the ground. There's some paper towels and a shoe. Oh, there's so much to take in here. There's one shoe and there's some kitchen roll.
Oh, that is one shoe. What kind of shoe
Where's
is
the
it?
other shoe?
It's near the desk, I think. I don't know why it's in that corner.
What's in the yellow bowl?
What is in the? That's a good question. I'll see. I'll check.
Are those the same headphones you use in the bathtub?
The ones on the bed, yes, those are the bathtub
Nice.
headphones. I'll be right back.
What's that big picture next to the closet? It looks like
Yeah,
an
that's what I
X-ray
wanted
of
to
some
do.
shoes.
Oh, it is. It's an X-ray of shoes.
What is it?
It's just two bottles in the bowl. It's not that exciting of a bowl.
Okay.
What's on the picture?
the shoe
What's
X-ray?
which picture? Which
Looks
one?
like a shoe X-ray.
Between the hot dog room
Oh.
and the shit room.
That was somebody in the community made that, and they sold it, so I bought it.
But what is it?
But what
We
is
can't-
it?
We can't quite make it out.
It's like two things of Converse shoes.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's pretty normal.
You
I'd
got
say.
the Halo 3 Legendary.
Yeah.
I do.
Still hanging on to that. See
Yep.
inside the hot dog closet just a little bit.
I'm surprised nobody's pointing out my super cool Sahara framed
What is that?
What is
movie
that? I don't know what that is.
It's from the movie Sahara.
With Matthew
Everyone's
McConaughey?
favorite. Yep, everyone's favorite action movie.
Was it like a real film cell? Like, what is in there?
No, it's the two coins. It's like they're chasing after these coins, and they're two coins for the movie that they put into a thing. It was given to me as a birthday gift when I was younger. I might be the only person with Sahara merchandise on their wall. Not exactly the biggest of movies.
Can I be honest with you?
Filing cabinet.
I
Yeah.
started to watch that movie when it came out, and I fucking left.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Rainn Wilson in it. Steve Zahn. Zahn.
I think the bed is the most confusing. It looks like you have a tiny duvet and it's scrunched up to become a pillow. Where's the rest of the bed stuff?
Part of it is on the floor.
Do you just sleep in a ball with everything just curled? What's going on there?
Well, no, it's just, we were recording these earlier than we normally do. I just kind of got out of bed and kind of threw everything together.
Totally. I no criticism here, bud. I think it looks fine.
I love that bit. I can't wait for people to see our diagrams.
I'm excited to see people's diagrams.
I also love that we both put similar effort into it, but they both have their own distinct feels, the designs,
Yeah.
Like, I love that you used black, white, and blue within the yellow Andrew. It's like it's striking, honestly. And I was trying to do something similar in a notepad, like writing it down on paper, and I couldn't do it justice, which is why I switched and tried to go a different route. Yeah, dude. What a segment.
Oh.
We know Andrew way better than we thought we did, Gavin.
Yeah, I think I can. I would be able to translate Andrew into English to other people, I think.
I think you could. Yeah.
I think I just speak English based on the fact you both got it. And I think we'll see with other people's drawings. Like, once again, when we did the face thing, Geoff fucking did terrible in all of his drawings. Everyone else in the community nailed it. So I think
do you think people have people in the community, do you think they'll draw the rooms before they see our diagrams? Because maybe we can do a
definitely,
collection.
because we asked at the end of last episode to do that with the instructions.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I assume
that'd be
that
great.
they will come with that one.
I think people are going to nail this.
I do too.
I do too.
I bet we'll put like 1,000 images up on the Instagram.
It's
all the
weird
fucking
though, because the way Andrew describes stuff, a lot of the time when you first hear it, it's like, how is that possible? And then you see the video and it's like, it's exactly what it is.
It's exactly what it is.
I describe it as this.
I mean, there's no keyboard in the video, but
That's true.
that is on a different bed. I moved it to a different bed because I don't have a stand. That is a bed that is not used. It's there. It's in a different room.
So if we come to stay, we'll have to make room for the keyboard.
Yeah, you'd have in the guest room. You'll have to move the keyboard off the bed.
here's what we'll do, Gav. We can share a bed. We've done that before. We'll put the keyboard in between us to keep us honest.
Yeah. Can we do that when we come to stay, Andrew? Can we sleep on either side of the keyboard?
Oh, you are welcome to sleep on either side of the keyboard.
I would love to do
I
an
would
episode
love
of
to
Face
do that.
from all of us inside your bedroom.
Oh, we've got to do it. Next bathtub race.
Yes.
Next bathtub race. And obviously, we got to give ourselves an hour and a half to find the place.
Oh, right. Yeah, there'll be that race too.
All right.
All right.
I think we should end this one.
That was a jam-packed fucking episode. I'm afraid for next episode.
Yeah. We'll have stuff.
Yeah, or we won't. Yeah.
No, I think we'll be great. I think you have put a lot of pressure on us with this episode will suck. I think it was that a reverse jinx?
I
What's the
didn't
game
say
plan
this
with
episode
that?
was going to suck. I think this episode's great.
Oh, what was the whole thing at the beginning about the last episode did really well, so this one is
Oh,
guaranteed
like
to suck, isn't
karmically,
that-
yeah. This one will tank
okay.
just because the last one did well. Yeah, but no, it won't be
I
because
see.
of the content. It'll be because of the universe.
Eric
Got
seems
it.
mad.
Oh,
Yeah, he went all
what's
caps
wrong,
on
man.
that end.
I have meetings after this, so like
Eric's
we gotta
angry.
wrap up. Yep.
Eric's angry. Let's wrap up. Thanks for listening to another episode of FcKFace, and congratulations. We all now know what Andrew's room looks like. We can all die. And if you don't die, we'll see you next week.